Alright lads, so today we got some pretty cool news regarding an upcoming co-op event that very well might release during the 10th anniversary. Now this is part of this month's dev comment, which albeit is quite small in nature, it really just talks about the co-op event, but there is still some other stuff that I want to talk about that we might as well all include in one video. So first up, this morning we did get the announcement of our next 5-star plus accessories. In this case, it doesn't deserve its own video because nothing new is being seen here. In this case, the anniversary coins are continuing to get their upgrades. We are getting 2 more food accessories getting their upgrades, and keep in mind each one gets the exact same upgrade here: 80% resistance, 10% more attack, and also spiritual pressure. And then I guess the main accessory getting the upgrade this month is the Quincy Killer sticker, which is potentially happening right in time for the upcoming rerun of Fullbring Ichigo and also Bankai Senjumaru. So like I said, nothing new is being seen here. We know what all the stickers are going to get because every sticker is getting the same upgrades. And at this point in time, there's not that many accessories to go to get the upgrades. I mean, it's still going to be quite a while before we get every accessory get their upgrades, because they are slowly dishing out all the killer stickers, and there are quite still a few more to go. Hollow, Quincy, no affiliation. So actually only 3 more to go, and then all killer stickers will be upgraded. And then hopefully it's a matter of time before the normal attack damage items start getting their upgrade. We know they're going to get 35% more normal attack damage, because this, for example, should get a very similar upgrade to the strong attack damage items. And at that point, it's only a matter of time before the 50% spiritual pressure accessory get their upgrade. Curious to see how high that's potentially going to go. And then lastly, likely the very last accessory to get its upgrade is probably going to be the golden chappy dispenser. It is by far one of the most broken accessories in game. I think the hope is that they are going to remove the SP reduced to 0 effects, but likely that isn't going to happen because that will be significantly overpowered. Basically, every build at that point is just going to consist of golden chappies, which is likely going to see an increase, maybe up to 40% all stats. But now let's talk about the main part of the video, this month's dev comments. So first up, this is the dev team. We hope you enjoyed the 10th anniversary special Brave Souls News Live that was held on June 15th. It was an overall fun time. If only the banner wasn't a 7-step banner, the vibes overall would have been better. But during the broadcast, a lot of news about Bleach, campaigns, upcoming events, and more were announced. Morita and also Hayami had some fun conversations, so we hope you check out the archived video if you didn't catch it live. After that, we then have we now have the 2 main topics. So first up is the update roadmap. As announced during the 10th anniversary Brave Souls News Live, we are planning on implementing new content as well as various updates to existing content to improve the game's usability and player experience through 2025. And the 2 examples they've given us, which we did get revealed during the Brave Souls News live stream, is that in August we are going to get a new Coop Quest, and in September we are going to get improvements to epic raids. While we are here, we might as well talk about that too. The auto setup feature and also the attribute tree multi-power up feature was supposed to happen around 4 or so days ago, but that maintenance has been since delayed to July 10th. So for those that are wondering when these 2 features are going to be added, it will be added July 10th during our next big maintenance. Now that date is also maybe important to keep in mind, because if we are to get any data mined regarding some upcoming mechanics that we might see during the 10th anniversary, any new mechanics are likely to be data mines after that maintenance. So we have 2 pretty good quality life coming our way, with the potential chance of some exciting news as well ahead of time before the 10th anniversary. But yeah, other than that, you have again the new Coop Quest coming out in August. That was announced new on the live stream, which I personally do like because we also have this other roadmap too, which does include improvements to Extreme Coop. That's something I'm also looking forward to because I haven't played Extreme Coop in quite some time, and any more reason to play past game modes that I've kind of been done with would definitely be exciting for me. Now, they don't mention it in the new updated roadmap since it is far ahead of time, we're mainly focusing on the next 3 or so months, and the next big thing we are going to get is the Coop Quest and then improvements to epic raids. Once more, looking forward to the improvements to epic raids because I do like the game mode as a whole. I like the idea of it, and any more reason to play epic raids after I'm finished at the shop would be welcomed. But honestly, right now I can't tell you what I want to see with this new epic raid update, besides just new epic raids. Likely we are going to get the multi-power up feature for the familiars, and maybe a damage indicator showcasing what damage each player did at the end of a quest would be also welcomed. But anything extra other than that will also be cool as well. But going into the Coop Quest, what they do mention is surprisingly is what it is going to be based about. So in this new Coop Quest, players will earn points by clearing it and receive various rewards based on their number of points. More points can be earned by clearing the quest within a certain time or by performing certain actions such as using a special move at least once. So like I said, it's quite small, but at least now we have an idea on what this new Coop Quest is going to be. And for the most part, it's been something that a lot of people have been requesting for some time now. That essentially being a co-op point event. Now, I'm sure it's not going to be entirely the same thing, but the idea is there. It's going to be a co-op quest that you probably want to retry multiple times. And every time you beat the quest, you're going to earn points based on multiple different things. The examples they give here is by using a special move at least once. Likely you're going to want to do that, especially with the idea that, you know, your points are also based on clear time. I like the idea of that, especially in a group of players that, you know, like to speed run a lot. Being rewarded for clearing fast is definitely something that I like, and it could potentially add some challenge to it. Likely the clear time requirement is going to be quite fair though. I highly doubt Caleb is going to want to require you to use new characters max transcended, clear the quest in under 20 seconds. It will likely be something that every player, regardless of a veteran or, you know, new player, can potentially achieve within reason. And until we find out more information about this quest, I'm honestly here for it. I think we do, at this point in time, need something that is worth farming multiple times. That isn't just link shop potions for the most part, and a potential co-op point event is something that I think a lot of players will welcome. Because depending on the amount of points that you do need this event, it is something to do extra monthly. Not something that you're going to spend 8 hours in a month on. It likely will be able to be beaten within reason, because it really comes down to Caleb and how they are going to balance this. You know, many years ago, when we first got Inheritance Shrouds, Inheritance Zone, those game modes were designed to keep you playing non-stop, never break. If you want to max out most of your characters, you're going to have to farm this at least 4 hours a day for the entire week. It was quite ridiculous, and I think that leads to more burnout, even if some of us players want something like that. That's why over the last couple of so years, we've gone through that, you know, casual approach, daily and weekly events, and even farming has become a lot more casual as well through the achievement system. So I think this new Coop Quest isn't going to be super grindy, but maybe something that you can grind, scratch that itch a little, but at the same time not be too grindy where people are just going to put it off. Like I said, the idea is good. It's been something that has been requested for a while now. The big question though is what are the rewards going to be? Because whether you want to play this event is going to come down to the rewards. So at this point, we're just going to really speculate on what we could potentially get. The reasons why I would want to play this event is one, for rare transcendent material, secret links or potions. As of right now, we still need a way to reliably get these. Currently, the only way to get them is through the expensive Senkamon exchange and the occasional Reminisce road that returns maybe once a month, and I'm not even sure how many of those we're going to continue to get. I definitely don't see Reminisce Road being a reoccurring event throughout the entire year, so this might potentially be a way for us to continuously pick up secret links or potions to take our characters above level 20 link shots. Golden Hammers would be welcomed here. I know we have an event specifically for those items, but more would never be a bad thing. Quintessence Scrolls, I know we have plenty of. We get quite a lot through the Guild Quest game modes, but as we are seeing with level 13 Transcendence, the amount we need to level up a slot is also being increased, with the next slot requiring more Quintessence Scrolls, more than one. So while we have a lot of Quintessence Scrolls right now, if you've been playing the game for a while, you know, in a hypothetical future when we have access to level 20 Transcendence slots, you're going to need a lot of Quintessence Scrolls. So if this event could also offer those, that would be nice. But I think most importantly, and I speak for a lot of players, Essence Scrolls. We need more Essence Scrolls. Please, Caleb, include more Essence Scrolls in this event, because that alone will get me playing. We have all these characters to transcend, and transcending a character above level 10, also for each level requires an individual Essence Scroll, and there's just too much that we need right now to max out all our characters. I have plenty of Transcendent Scrolls, silver, golds, all the attributes, but Essence Scrolls is where I'm always short at. And I have like 50 right now, but I still feel like I need more. Other than that though, orbs and anything else would also be great to see from this event. But me personally, I want this event to be giving us those items that right now are in desperate demand, but also relatively rare. Secret links or potions, Quintessence Scrolls, and also, most importantly, Essence Scrolls. But other than that, finally, on July 23rd, Brave Souls will celebrate its 10th anniversary. In addition to various campaigns celebrating the 10th anniversary, a Bankai Live is scheduled to air in July, so we hope you look forward to it. And in that Bankai Live stream is where we are going to get the reveal of the 10th anniversary characters. Now, while on the topic of the 10th anniversary, I did briefly mention it in yesterday's video, But it does seem like the anniversary is starting a day earlier than usual. They kind of did that last year during the 9th anniversary. It started like 5 days ahead of time. I kind of prefer when they started on the actual day, July 23rd. And I guess this one is close enough, but you can see at this point event is ending on the 22nd. And unless we're going to have no point event, no banner for an entire day, the anniversary should also be starting on the 22nd. So yeah, some pretty cool stuff coming our way. Very interested to see what the point event crop is, what we're going to currently call it, what that is going to fully, contain when it releases. And it's releasing relatively soon in August. And hopefully Caleb can get it out early August. That way it can release alongside the 10th anniversary. I know the 10th anniversary is set to begin July 23rd, but the anniversary campaign as a whole does last throughout the month of August. In fact, most of the content and events start in August. So we can also potentially get that co-op event. That will also be pretty cool. Let me know what you like to think about the idea of it for the time being until we find out more information. And I'll see you guys next time. Take care and peace.